Okay, so we continue with the stock update. Okay, so by default for the factoring account, we got three type of the product. Okay, the first step or first level is a raw material. So after raw material, we add on something or do some packaging. Okay, so after process, then become working in progress. The product is a middle complete or middle product. Okay, then final when the whole product is completed, then we sold out as a finished good. Okay, so we have three level of the product. So we start with general. Number 6, maintain stock value. So we just start to key in the weighted length. Okay, so you can check with it. So the first level 3030100 is our balance sheet stock. Okay, then 6,000 is our purchase account opening stock for our purchase account, then closing stock for our purchase account. So the first level is a completed product. Okay, so how do we check it? You can put it 3030 and enter, and you can check with the name. The first one is a finished good. Okay, you can just refer one by one. Finished good. Second one is a raw material. Third one is a packaging material. Then the last one is a working in progress. Okay, so refer the rated stock. Then we update with the rated balance. Okay, so for the raw material is a second line. Then working in progress is the last one. Finished good is the first one. Okay, so at the beginning opening stock is a 60,000 for finished good. Then 92,800 is for the closing end of the year. So we just update the balance of the stock. Okay, so I just key in, or we can just minimize for it. Okay, so that can easy to refer. Adjust the screen. Okay, so that we can easy to refer. Okay, so the first is a finished good balance at the beginning. Maybe it's last year brought forward. Okay, 60,000. Then closing end of the year is 32,800. Okay, so we try to update. Okay, we just brought forward for last year. Then for the closing, we need to go to warehouse or go to the factory company to take the total balance of their closing stock. Okay, then for working in progress is the last one. Okay, still under progress, can't take out for the sales, but we still need to calculate for the beginning and the end of the year, 2,500. Okay, so raw material 22,000, follow with end of the year 6,500. So for packaging we don't have, maybe we can just delete it. Are you sure? Okay, yes. Okay, so we got three types of the stock. Start with finished good, then follow with raw material and working in progress. So for XYZ company, they only have three levels, but for some company maybe they include the packaging product. Okay, some like they need to packaging with 1,000 or packaging with a bag or tin. Okay, so first thing we try to update the stock value first. After we update the stock value, then we need to check with sum of the balance for the year end. That means end of the year on December we have a transition, so we need to do the rated transition. If the rated balance is for opening stock, then of course we need to add on, but at here they just provide the transition for end of December, so we need to update with the transition. Now we need to exit. So at here we don't have save button, so the data keep on updated. Okay, so we need to do our double entry for update our transition. So assume that all the transition we pay with cash, so we need to have a cash account at the early, or maybe we refer to the question first. The rated overhead and expenses all about pay with cash at bank account. Cash at bank, that means bank account. So bank statement we need to do later. Okay, so before that, that means all payment we use bank account to the rated purchase. So we start with transition file maintenance. So we use the quick method. Okay, due to all the purchase we use with bank, so master account I choose bank account, cash at bank. Then the batch book we not yet to create, so better we prepare the batch book first. Due to the transition is for December, start from December, so we try to update from December. So transition organize batch we just generate for December. Okay, we try to apply first and exit. Then we start with file maintenance, create, master account bank. So the batch book we choose bank for December, end of December, so we just update the date. So for your own, maybe you need to every month to do your transition, so you need to create start from January your batch book until December. Then for our exercise, for me, for present, we just do December. Okay, but for normal job, of course we start from January until December, but for now we only got exercise, so we just do the December first. So purchase raw material, we try to check with purchase raw material. So we debit purchase raw material, credit our bank. So we purchase with cash purchase with our material. Okay, like some chip or some motherboard we purchase with small volume, so can purchase with cash. So we just save it. Then continue second one, transportation. For the raw material, so we use carriage inward. Okay, so it's the same method, we just debit 3,000 and pay with bank. So we open the check for it. Then same as the 7 manufacturing or factoring account. For duty, custom duty, we need to pay the custom fees 5,400. Maybe our material is from overseas, from Vietnam or Myanmar, so we just save it. Then direct labor, we still need to pay for the labor charge. Okay, direct labor, even on the COVID period, we still need to pay to the labor. Even the kilang or factoring tutup, we still need to pay for it. So but not too much. Maybe I got 1 or 2 labor for it, so only 5,000. Okay, I got 5 labor for it, so just record, then for save, then continue with the factoring rent. Okay, factoring overhead. Okay, factoring rental 50,000. So can save it. Continue with the salary for the factoring. Factoring supervisor salary 20,500. So maybe more than one supervisor. Then the depreciation of plant and machinery. At here we can't do with not pay by bank, so we do later. We pay with water and electricity first. So the water for the factoring overhead 2,000, and electric for the factoring overhead. So water and electric is a high volume of overhead for the factoring, but depend our produce. If our factoring close for 1 month or 2 months, of course water bill and electric bill may reduce. Okay, but for the rent we still need to pay for it. Okay, maybe we can discuss, maybe can reduce the rent or not, rental fees or not, due to the COVID. Okay, so we can just check it. So after we complete the manufacturing direct and indirect costs, then we continue with our return hour. We still got one account for the return hour, but it's not related with our bank. Then we got some account which not related with bank. Okay, so I just update my account. Just now we got depreciation of plant and machinery, so I just select the account for depreciation. Okay, plant and machine. Okay, so this type of machine and this type of fixed assets in under our factoring company. Okay, it's our manufacturing company, so it's a general journal. We do our depreciation, so we still charge under fixed assets. So we see whether we have accumulate depreciation for plant and machinery, so we need to calculate. Due to this transaction is under our company, so we still need to charge for it 5,400. Okay, so we need to update for the depreciation. Okay, then for the return, good return, of course our good return is return to our supplier creditor A company. So we set up our return hour as our master account, so it start with 7 return hour for raw material. So still under our purchase raw material. Then we return to rated supplier A company. So when we return the good, of course our supplier should be debit, but at here we can't key in debit due to our system, UBS system is locked for it. So we just press setup, general setup, then we try to unlock only debit cost of goods sold. Okay, in this situation we do the good return, so we just key in on the debit side. Okay, 2,500. Okay, then we can just save it. 2,500 for debit our supplier, credit our return hour, so we can save. Okay, so until this session is we complete with the manufacturing transaction. Then the second session we will continue with the normal account. So at here I just temporarily stop it. So I just exit first.